Hey everyone, this is Quick Kitchen Tips with Matthew. Today we're going to be doing a potato steak Oscar. Usually it's just a steak Oscar, but I'm doing something a little different today. So I got me a half a stick of butter over here. You can use margarine if you want. I'm going to go ahead and throw my onion. I got a half an onion right here. I'm going to go ahead and get it in there. Start getting it cooked. And I have 2 cloves of garlic here. We'll go ahead and put that in there. Crank that back up. I had it cut down for a second. I'll go ahead and get that getting back hot. So I've got some fresh thyme over here, fresh basil, fresh parsley, some lemon zest, and some fresh lemon here. I've got some of this stuff already wrote down. I'm going to just sort of eyeball the parsley. This stuff, I've got a teaspoon, and this pretty much a teaspoon of the fresh basil, fresh thyme. This is one lemon zest here. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my, I'm going to throw my crab meat in there first. It's a half pint of crab. I was doing something yesterday, so I had some crab left when I did a little pasta dish. So I'm going to throw my herbs in there. Now I'm going to get a little salt here. I'm going to do I'm going to go 2 teaspoons of salt. I'm going to put a little fire in this so you can calm it down. If you just want to use white pepper, black pepper, I'm going to do a teaspoon of cayenne. That was 2 teaspoons salt, kosher. 1 teaspoon. Make sure I spell this right. 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Now I'm going to go ahead and don't try this unless you know how to do it. So I'm going to go ahead and throw my lemon juice in here. Juice from 1 lemon. Got some heavy cream right here. See where my I'll show you what we got going on over here. What we got going on over here. Alright, so now I'm going to I don't know where my cup will go. I'm going to add a cup of cream to this and see where it's at. I may need 2 cups. Maybe not. That may do it. Because we're just trying to really, this is going to be a concentrated sauce, so to speak. So I'm going to try to let that come up a little bit. I forgot to put my little parsley in there. I wouldn't call that a tablespoon. Maybe I didn't, I don't know. Parsley ain't got much flavor to it. Alright, so I got, I forgot to splash the white wine. I'm going to hit a little white wine in. You should have did the white wine after you did the lemon. We're just going to put a little splash. We're going to call it a splash of white wine. 1 cup cream. Splash. Alright. I don't know how much Parmesan cheese I got here. So we're gonna throw some of this. I'm thinking a cup of this. Call it a cup of Parmesan cheese. I'm gonna let that simmer. I've cut it down low. Now I'm gonna let that simmer for a few seconds. We'll be back. Alright guys, so we're back. I was really just waiting on this steak to get done. The grill wasn't working so great. That sauce, I ended up adding another, basically about a half a cup of Parmesan to it. It's probably about 4 ounces of Parmesan because I used 2 ounces. I probably used about 2 ounces of it yesterday. So you can call it 4 ounces of Parmesan cheese, and that thickened it up for me. I'll give you a recipe for all that here in a second, though. We're going to get us a potato here. Big old nice pretty potato, so you don't want no little small little potato. We got that thing. We're going to crack it open. And these steaks, when they're like this, you want to cut it sort of on a bias. Like this flank or this London broil or whatever. What I'm doing is I'm going to cut it on the bias here. And then to get it to fit it in the potato, so that came out pretty about medium. Good little medium. So then I'm going to just end up dicing this steak up. I had to cut on that bias first. I'm cutting into little pretty small little chunks. The steak's got plenty of seasoning. If you want to put butter and salt and pepper in the potato if you want. But I feel like that between the steak, I season it with this this steak dust. I forgot. I think I got that in Alberta at some festival. Season the steak however you want to season it. I like that steak dust pretty good. So I'm going to load this potato down with steak. There's probably about 6 ounces of steak going to go in here or something like that. Said you can use whatever cut of meat you want. I was just trying to be thrifty. This London broil was on sale, and it's got pretty good flavor to it. Let's see, bust it up a little bit more. That's about all I'm gonna be able to jam into it, man. After I pour the crab meat on top of it, I feel like. So then we're just going to go over it. Hit it with a little bit of greenery. And that thing is on point. I done tried the steak and I done tried there. Fixing to show y'all an up close photo of this. But this thing right here is going to be on point, guys. So you ain't gonna find a better dinner than that. It didn't take that long to cook. I mean, you seen it was nice. This nice dinner. It didn't take long to cook. It wasn't really that expensive because I got the whole big old slab of meat for I think 20 bucks. That's a nice chunk of meat for 20 bucks, and the potatoes was like 99 cents a pound or something. Crab meat, I already had half a can of that left. It's about 10 bucks for that. The crab meat's about 20 bucks a can. Well, we start off with a half stick of butter, half a small onion, 1 teaspoon of fresh basil, 1 teaspoon of fresh thyme, 1 teaspoon of fresh parsley, 2 cloves of garlic chopped up, 2 teaspoons of salt, kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. You can replace it with white pepper if you want, or black pepper. It would be better with white pepper if you want to calm it down. I think it's the perfect with the cayenne. 1 cup of heavy cream, splash of white wine, 1.5 cups of Parmesan cheese. It was really about 4 ounces of cheese. I'm gonna say it was 4 ounces of Parmesan cheese, because it wasn't really half a cup, almost like a quarter cup. 4 ounce. And I didn't let that go much longer. I just really had to run out there. This stuff got thickened up fairly quick, and you got to watch it because the cheese will stick to the bottom and it'll scorch. So you got to be careful with making this sauce. So we're gonna go. There we go, guys. Until next time, y'all have a blessed night.